Hey folks, so I just got back from picking up a bunch more stuff I bought at auction. I'm a little annoyed with myself today. I missed bidding on an auction yesterday on Monday on an online auction I was really wanting to bid on, and I forgot entirely about it until today. And I've looked at the prices this stuff got that I was interested in, and it made me even more annoyed because stuff went pretty cheap. So I'm a little annoyed at myself, kind of kicking myself for that. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get on with this stuff. First of all, got a trolling rod and reel. So pick that up fairly reasonable. And then next, we'll unwrap. What do we have? Let's see, just a bedroom light. That was in a lot, so mid-century modern bedroom light. Kind of a 50s plastic, not Bakelite. Looks like Bakelite to some, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Being molded like this is just a thermoplastic. So it's not a solid carved piece of Bakelite by any stretch. So it's just thermoplastic. So, but still, got to be good for 25 bucks after it's cleaned up. But it came with another item. I think it's this one here. So it came with another bedroom lamp, one of these. Just with a base. Let's see. I think the base is in here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we got a base. We got a little. One of the problems with these sometimes is the plastic. This little piece is broken. So luckily this one is intact by the looks of it. Does have a little crack in it, unfortunately, and some melt marks from the cord. But still displayable. Looks decent still, so, and probably will work by the sounds of the switch. So that's alright. And they came fairly reasonable. This stuff is actually from another shop that is closing. So it's inventory that has been out, but I bid accordingly. And you shouldn't be afraid of buying another dealer's inventory. If you're buying it right, of course, you've got to buy it at a wholesale level. But I wouldn't worry about it being out in somebody's store before, because when it hits your store, it's fresh inventory to most people. You've got different customers, they've got different customers, so you never know what will pop up out of that inventory. Stuff you can make money on. They may not have had the customer for it, unlike you did. We've got next Alakite Aladdin lamp right here. Whoa. Okay, now all you can see is the shade, guys. Sorry about that. But it's an Alakite lamp right here. As you can see, this one here, and comes with this scary looking shade, but could be an original shade, so I don't want to change it out. And does have the original finial still, although by the looks of the finial it's been repaired. So yeah, but it's glued in here in the base, so, but it's still the original finial, so that's good. And I'm going to unpack a few things first, and I'll get back to you here. So, got a few things unpacked. Got an action figure from Reservoir Dogs, that cult classic of Nice Guy Eddie. So that's kind of different. I thought it was cool. Just an odd item that I think I could maybe sell on Facebook Marketplace. It's just one of those weird things. Costs all at $10, so I believe it's about a $45 action figure. So box like this in this kind of condition, so that's all right. Gonna make some money on that. Might be worth 65. I'm not sure. I have to double check. Then we've got another Alakite lamp, Aladdin electric lamp, right there. These Alakite is the type of glass, by the way, that Aladdin used. So decent condition. I bought 4 Alakite lamps, I think all for $15 or less. Now these are selling for anywhere from $65 to $200 and some. I don't price them that high myself, but I happen to like them, and at $15 a piece, I couldn't pass them up. So they're not big fast sellers for me, but just the price was right, and I'm assuming somebody will come in someday, recognize the value, and then end up buying them all from me, I suspect. Somebody that has maybe a better market for them. And next, this was listed. This is a Canadian National Railways or Canadian Northern Railways, possibly, because it is old enough. They had it listed as a CNR candle lamp. I'm not sure why, but whatever. The auctioneer, I guess, decided that. Although that seems to be the dealer's writing, I guess. I don't know. Not sure. Either way, it is actually somebody shoved a candle in there. But anyway, it needs a repair. See, I wouldn't have known that without previewing. Right there. But anyway, it's a tall globe railway lamp. So it's a good tall globe frame. Like I said, we'll need that repair. We'll need a pot. We'll need a globe. But it was, I think, another $10 or $15. Even in this condition, that's probably a $65 frame. So that's not bad. So unfortunately, somebody spray painted it, but it does have a rust through. But like I said, that's still a $65 frame. So on to the next box, guys. So next we've got Provincial Exhibition prize list. It's from Brandon, Manitoba. It's literally a prize list from their provincial fair, kind of an agricultural fair. It's got a bit of neat advertising and such in it as well, but may have a customer for that. And we've got some Royal Winter Fair prize ribbons. So again, that's Brandon Fair. And also some pins from that same event. So yeah, a little more modern, but kind of a go with, I guess. I do have a couple really neat things at the end of the video here too. One that was a sleeper for this sale. Definitely, I don't think they realized, or anybody realized what they were. They were described as something else entirely than what they were. And there was also another piece which I got a fairly good deal on. Not as good a deal as I did on the sleepers though. So stay tuned for that. That'll be near the end. Anyway, we've got 76 Vega and Monza overhaul manual. 74 Vega service and overhaul manual. Then a area history from Alberta as well. That one I think cost me about $30, but this particular one I think is about a $80 or $100 area history, possibly more. So that's a good one. It's a scarce one. And then also got another Alakite lamp. I got 3. I thought I got all 5. I only got 3. Must have got a bid on 2 of them. So anyway, I got 3. So that's all right. Then I've got a Edmonton City Dairy milk bottle. That's Edmonton, Alberta. And there is a little pitcher, came in a lot, little wide comb fair out of England. Um, came with, I was basically after the fries mug. It wasn't an expensive lot. It was quite inexpensive. $2 or something like that. And with it came an Abraham Lincoln mug. Don't think that's got any additional value, but I'll double check online just in case. And then we got a whole bunch of Manitoba pins. I don't think there's anything special in that bag, but I'll go through them all later. For the price I paid, I think I did fine. There's a Coca-Cola one in there, I see, so some Olympics. So I'll make money on the pins. That'll be alright. Another big bag of pins. These are all Brandon, I think. Brandon, Manitoba. Got a whack of them there. Who knows, might be able to sell those. And I've got some others from Brandon as well. Horse racing, Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Then we got a bunch of hat pins. I had a request for hat pins, so I picked some up. So I'll give that person a email and let them know if they don't happen to see this video. Anyway, got hat pins for you. And okay, second to the end, I also got this great calendar from Great Northern Railroad. These particular calendars, like, I paid $65 for it. It's already framed. My concern is I think it's mounted to that cardboard underneath, so I'm a little concerned as to what I can do with it. I won't be able to reframe it if it's like that, or I might have to just, well, I'll probably just sell it as it is, mounted and everything. Anyway, this particular Railways calendars, most of them sell for about $50 to $75 US. This particular one, because of the artist and because of the subject matter, very attractive subject matter, it retails for around $250 US. That's in excellent condition. This one has a couple issues. I think it's got a tear up on the top corner here, and it's got a little bit of wrinkling on the edges and such. But still, it'll be good for $250 Canadian anyway. So, decent. I'll make money. So, really attractive subject matter, like I said. So that's a decent piece. And now we'll go on to the sleeper of the auction. Okay, so now we come to what I feel was the sleeper of the auction. These were advertised as maybe Meissen. Now, they're not Meissen, they're Staffordshire. When you hear Staffordshire, you usually think of the Staffordshire dogs, kind of a poodle-looking dog, sometimes in pairs with a right and left dog. But there was also a lot of other things made, all kinds of other figures and various things like these houses. Now, at first I hadn't realized how much they were worth without checking online. That's the one thing with the convenience of online auctions. As much as I miss live auctions, you do have that convenience of being able to check stuff online conveniently on your PC or your phone or whatever. Whereas if you're at an auction with no cell service and you're unable to check anything, and you shouldn't be relying on your phone for checking everything anyway, but occasionally it is nice to be able to check. So I figured they were worth about $125 a piece, considering what Staffordshire is selling for now. But it turns out these have retained or increased in value. And these particular ones, there is some damage. There's a little piece missing here, a little piece missing there, and a little piece missing over here. Now, that's not bad considering how old they are. Like I said, they're Staffordshire, so mid-1800s, maybe a bit older. So, my cost on these, well, actually, first I'll tell you what they're basically worth. When I checked on them, similar ones were selling for $375 US each. So we have a match pair, albeit damaged, but that does affect the value, but not as much as it would on a regular piece. Anyway, they're probably still worth $200 a piece, something like that. I'm not going to put quite that much on them, but they're probably worth $200 a piece, so $400 US, say. So about 500 Canadian, roughly, very roughly. But my cost was a grand total of $10. So, well worth buying at $10, I think. Might not be quick sellers. I'll put them on the website and put them up for a fairly reasonable sum and a cheap enough price that another dealer can buy them and sell them for a profit. I'll make my money. Somebody out there will get a deal. They'll be happy. They'll continue shopping the website. But at $10, well worth buying. I think the bargain of the sale. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.